everybody. Welcome here to Crescent City, New Orleans. Where's that? Louisiana, United States? Awesome. We're here to play more Scrabble at the Crescent City Cup for the, I don't know what even year, 13th, 14th year. One of my favorite places to be. My name's Conrad Bassett-Bouchard. You may have heard of me. Call me CBB, Decron, whatever. I'm joined here by Jesse Day. Oh, wait. Well, Jesse Day will be here eventually. Until that time, you're stuck with just me. So I'm looking forward to doing 20 games of Scrabble with you. I think we're doing some CSW in the mornings. We're doing some WoW in the afternoons. And on Monday, we'll see. We'll see what's most interesting. I'll be hanging out in Twitch chat as well. Looking forward to just chilling this weekend, not playing Scrabble. Let me know how y'all are doing in the chat. Looking forward to hanging out. This is where I would do some witty banter with Jesse. So Jesse, how's it going? How's Austin? Here you been traveling a lot? Oh, okay, cool. Good stuff. Glad to hear it. Glad to hear it. Well, y'all can get at me in the chat. Let me know what you want to hear, who you want to hear from. And I think we're gonna have a good time. For those who are wondering, the weather looks like it's gonna be pretty good this weekend. We're excited about that. Sometimes we get snowed in. That can be fun too until you have to fly home. We're just in time, Adam. You're just in time. I can tell you that in game one, we're going to be having Josh Castellano rocking the Woogles hoodie. He'll be playing against Toronto's finest, Jason Ubeika. It's going to be a good time. Good high-level round one matchup. Anyway, I'm not going to yap at y'all too much, but we are going to be playing some scorebowl pretty imminently. And so it looks like Josh is going to be going first against Jason. And I think we're going to get things going here. GL, HF, hello, Downgi2. How's it going? Wish you could be here. We miss you. Wish everyone could be here. Oh, Budak, we wish you could be here. We wish everyone could be here. All right, so Josh is going to have his opening rack set up. Good phonies rack, if I do say so myself. Probably nothing too terribly interesting in terms of plays here. Shout out our have some help quackling in the background, I think, so we appreciate that. But do my best to keep going as well. So Josh got a couple E's, got the X. He'll score okay. He'll keep a pretty marginal leave value. Tiles left over on his rack. Jason's got 2 V's. He's so close to improving his rack to being really good, but instead it kind of sucks. You don't want to have 2 V's on your rack. So Josh puts down Hawks. Seems like a pretty reasonable play. Gonna come back to Jason, who's gonna see what he can do with these V's. Josh keeping a leave with pretty high volatility in that, you know, if you get some other good 1-pointers, you could easily run into a bingo or a bonus play where it uses all 50 points. He could also draw like AAI and hate his life and have not much of anything. Like as a Scrabble player, if I were playing, I can tell you I would get 3 vowels, and I'm sure you would all tell me that if you were playing, you would all get 3 vowels. But let's see what reality is. Look at that. AEI. What did I say? What did I say? Anyway, complaining aside, Vomer looks like a pretty solid play here for Jason. Gonna play a little bit of defense on the top left. Not actually that bad to keep the V here for Vex, perhaps next turn. But we'll see if he can draw a couple consonants and kind of get through it. Depending upon what he draws, they could maybe do like a little trade. Oh, good old trading Scrabble. See if they can give each other a big O. Trade you a sheep for a wheat. I'll trade you a an E for an R. Well, Jason's draw is absolutely abysmal. Until the 7th letter, he does pick up first blank, which is not bad at all. It's probably going to take him a little bit to make any use of it, but we'll see if Josh opens anything here to let him play back. Does have vowels, so he can underlap on the bottom partway. Both OH and EX both take the letter O on the end. MO, put the E in front for emo. Like any good Scrabble player, you should always be emo some of the time because your tiles suck. And right now, both of our competitors' tiles kind of suck. Good reason to be emo. Anyway, I'm going solo here. I gotta be kind of dorky. A little bit extra than maybe I usually would be. We'll let you know when our favorite Jesse Day shows up from a few towns away. If anyone knows Jesse's phone number, feel free to text him and give him some crap. Just not the most exciting play right now. But y'all tell me, what would you do here if you were Josh other than complain about your tiles in your head? You tell me. You tell me. Well, it looks like Jesse Day might be here. And by Jesse Day, I mean we have a special guest in one of my favorite humans, KFC. What's
Hi,
up,
Conrad.
how's it going?
Is my microphone working?
For me, it works great.
Excellent.
What do you think of this scintillating board where Josh has now just played?
I mostly came out
Hello.
here to help you instead of quackling because there was nothing really to talk about.
That's fair.
And so I wanted to give you some company.
Yeah. Well, there's not a lot to talk about in this game either because Josh made the very scintillating play of Aloe, leaving 3 vowels, and Jason now has a blank and 6 consonants. So
Super.
all in a day's work.
Edge of my seat.
So what year are we on for this tournament? 13, 14, 15?
2012.
2012 minus 1 year. Well, we did it
14?
online, but
I think 2012 was the first year because I think
Nice.
we came here in 2011 for a conference that Tim
Yeah.
had to attend,
Yeah.
and it made me really want to be back here.
yeah.
Oh, look at play.
And it turns out that he did get a vowel. Jason did get a vowel opened up for him by Josh, and he is able to play vamp. He's going to try to play through. And
That's sensible.
yeah, it makes sense. Hopefully he picks up a couple vowels, and that'll go really well with his blank and his 2 L's. And of course, to his 2 L's, he immediately draws 2 N's. I would not enjoy that personally,
No.
but I think that Josh,
Josh does have a somewhat enjoyable rack.
yeah, that's a Q and not an O.
Alas.
Yeah, it's
Somewhat, see?
it's
Not quite enjoyable.
definitely a vibe.
Lie next to Vamp?
Yeah, I mean the Y hook on Vamp for Vampy is certainly
The lead
nice.
is just beautiful after that. You know, you can only have so much.
You can't, yeah, this is Scrabble. You can't ask for literally anything except a vowel, maybe. But I never get vowels when I want them. Geez, I mean, LYE's feeling pretty forced at this particular juncture. My goodness.
No Q spots.
No, he could just take his the right colored pen out and kind of scratch off the thing so it looks like an O and then
10.0.
yeah, ridiculous
an
score.
O.
Exactly. Like A is worth 100, just a simple O is worth 10. All right, LYE has come down.
He's got to finally trade this time.
I think so. Yeah. What do you trade here? I feel like everything's pretty close.
I probably keep DNT. Although this board is so gross.
Yeah.
Maybe just keep. I think I would still keep 2 consonants, but it might be because I'm looking at the terrible all vowel racks on Josh's side. Obviously, Jason cannot see.
Yeah. No, I mean I do like probably keeping two vowels here. Interesting. He's thinking to trade 5 and just keep the N. I wouldn't do this mostly because the main spot to play involves putting something in front of EX, and all of his other letters, the D, the L, and the T, go in front of X, and N does not. Doesn't mean he can't also draw bingo, but I would have kept something that maximized my chances of bingoing. Yeah.
Do
So he has an actual balanced rack.
that.
That's looking pretty good.
Can play all those letters.
Yeah. I know.
I don't think that Josh can do anything about it. Not that he knows what the letters are. But
He doesn't know anything, and folks who know their Collins will note that Jason has picked up a nice little double there. If Jesse Day were here, I would make a joke about how I once tried playing Unshoot against him in a TWL game, and he challenged it off. So Jesse, you remember that time I played Unshoot in a TWL game and you challenged it off?
only he could hear you from whatever vehicle he is rushing over here in.
My goodness.
It's very classic, Jesse.
It's very, very classic. Like I only jokingly texted him at 9:26 saying, "Hey,
There we go.
where
Double
you
trades.
where you at?"
Maybe we'll have a real game now that we might have 2 real racks.
I feel like Josh might be exchanging too, right? Like I don't know.
He just
I-
he things.
Cool. I'm looking at my frozen Twitch, Hey, we're getting here. Anyway, back to reality. Yes. Josh did in fact change. Hopefully he will have a real rack with a upside down tile. His other letters are looking pretty similar. Another N. Okay, well, yeah,
Different letters.
they're different. They look kind of like ones he had 2 turns ago, but
And now there's a place to put some letters.
there's
so-
now a place to put some letters, which is definitely helpful in order to score points, which is ultimately one of the goals of the game. Score more points than your opponent if you're new to Scrabble. Jason, however, has played Unshoot. That is a big whopping play. 90, it's 100 points, I think, right? 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 40, 100. Nice play,
Come on,
Jason.
Quackle friends.
Yeah. But what is Josh gonna play here with his scintillating? Still has 2.
Mhm.
I guess he's just got the simple wine. Since he's next to
the W.
Unshoot, the W is kind of a nice spot. Since he,
I got it. I'll be back in a minute.
Kate will be back. Kate will be back. I don't know what's happened, but Kate will be back. Anyway, you're stuck with me. Just me again. Just me. Josh is chilling here. Since he's losing, I think there's something to be said for opening the hook, opening the board in a different situation. Maybe he would want to play a bit more defensively. Jason has picked up the J and the Z. So I think, yeah, I'm taking away, as the Adam says, I'm taking away maybe should have done a little bit better shaking up the tiles because immediately like EINJ, all the same crud came back. I would love to see Wino come down because then we could pay our respects to Marlon, who I don't know why he would be here right now, but I wish he was. I suspect that Wine is going to come down. Yeah, seems like the Quackle approved play. If I had to guess, I do not have Quackle running at the moment myself, but it seems pretty straightforward. Once Jesse's here, maybe we'll get a commentator's version going in the background. Wine is down. Jason's got some good options here. He could play Hazer if he wants to open the board. It's like 54, not bad. He can also play to the left of Wine. Something like Rez for fewer points. Vaguely improved leave, but playing some defense. As we know, he's got a pretty sizable lead at the moment. Just something to be said for keeping the board nice and tight. Especially got the 2 Vs with Vamp and Vomer. Completely got the board on lockdown at the moment, which is pretty great. It's going to be very hard for Josh to open that top left quadrant of the board. As a lot of top tournament players think about Scrabble and kind of how a game develops over time. If you have a lead, it's nice to be able to know that it's hard for someone to get to different parts of the game space. And so with that in mind, Jason's played Rez for, gosh, like 50. So pretty good. We'll see if Josh is able to really open from that H in Unshoed. But for right now, Jason has a commanding lead on a board that is completely and utterly closed. And Josh has none of the hooks to do anything about it.
What 5-letter words play to that V? Ganev.
Connect.
Yep.
Yeah, pretty much that. So
You got to open on the right. Nothing's happening on the left.
For now, I mean, doesn't even really have much from the H.
No.
Yeah, kind of sucks.
Fake hookah.
Can they hear us talking?
Don't know.
I'm all for. Oh, they're probably just the background. Anyway, they're shutting the doors on us. You can probably see it in the background of the stream behind Jason's head. That's approximately where we are. Maybe 10 meters past 10 meters past those doors. So if you need to come find us, that's where we are. Come to New Orleans. Come hang out. It's a great time.
Bring us coffee.
Bring us coffee.
We both have coffee in front of us, but we'll take more.
Yeah, but I only made it to the downstairs hotel coffee. I know. Actually, I started with the hotel room coffee. Do not recommend. Love the hot tub here, rooftop hot tub. Coffee, do not recommend. In case you all were wondering and planning to come to the jury, the Inn on Poydras this weekend, which you should, we'd hang out with you. Well, we love that you are here as well, Zizuma. Good to see you. Good to hear from you. We'll be here. Well, Kate will be in New Orleans all weekend, but you won't be on street.
I am wherever people need me to be at this tournament. I used to play way back in the day, and
Yeah.
now then for a while I organized, and now Lindsay and Austin have ably taken that over. So I just show up and hang out and sometimes quackle and apparently occasionally sit here and pretend to be Jessie Day.
You know, I mean, you could do worse in life. I think you and I these days combined for 0 tournaments outside of our home states.
I played Hood River. That's the last tournament I played.
Yeah, that is the only tournament I play every year.
It was delightful. Highly recommend. Everyone should go to Hood River.
Yeah. But for Scrabble folks who have been around for a while, I mean, literally, I saw him that your best friend is now back to the Scrabble grind.
Who will never hear this because I don't think he knows how to Twitch. Is now playing Scrabble again. He'll be playing in Atlantic City.
Amazing.
It's kind of fun because I get to do some anagramming with him now, and I like anagramming much more than I like playing Scrabble.
That's fair. That's fair. I even enjoy studying words still occasionally.
Nice.
Anyway, Josh found what appears to be like his only valid play, which closes the board even more. It's even worse. I can't imagine.
Doesn't even make an S hook.
Yeah, kuna is like one of the is a some Russian money, like a part of a ruble or something.
Kune are the two different plural and singular, I think.
Yeah. What an adventure. And I assume that Jason's gonna try not to open too much. He has a Jarta put down, which I'm not a Croatian monetary unit. Okay, it's part of a Lipa, a Chris Lipa, Chris Lipe. Not
sure why we opened that.
Yeah, not a huge fan of that. I do like that he's at least got the letter to parallel the J next turn. I mean, to be fair, he didn't really have any other, like, he didn't have much in the way of actual plays. Yeah, Jarto would be great if Kuna took a yes. It's possible he doesn't know that. I would assume he does, but
don't make assumptions in the Scrabble world.
Well, the nice thing is I'm not playing, so I don't need to make any assumptions about what my opponents might or might not know. But to that ANO leave did pretty balanced. His L, N, and D came back at a much better time. Which is gonna give him some Jason some interesting options. Like he'll have like nodalize to score points and keep the board pretty closed. But meanwhile,
I hope someone makes an IZE word there.
Yeah, I mean this might be our big chance. Josh, I don't know. You can play honor and open up the board, but there's not even room for the Canadian spelling to get rid of the dreadful U.
There's no 5-letter H word. I don't know Collins well enough. I haven't studied since 2017.
Okay.
I just make up all the words in my head. I'm like, oh, I would play this 4-vowel H word that is just in my personal lexicon.
I do still try to keep fresh on the short words just in case I ever do want to play seriously again. But no current plans to do so. Yeah. No current plans to do so. I don't know if Josh has any current plans to do literally anything with another scintillating rack. You could play Rejon. scores 28, opens the lane for Jason to take.
Pounce on.
Suggestion of Euro.
Euro coming. It's not even interesting. Neuro isn't a word, is it? I need to open Quackle on this computer. Or not Quackle. Some binder.
Neuro does not.
Looks like a word in my head.
Yeah.
Ruin.
Now I know that a ruin is a French domestic duck, however. I mean, yeah, it's like Josh can't even really open the bottom left right now very efficiently. And we, of course, don't want him to because we would like to see Nodalize come down.
Something. Maybe he's leaving that open for himself later with his pretend eye.
Maybe.
Pretend blank.
I mean, they both know that like Josh presumably is going to open that spot at some point. This may be the time just because he can at least play, I don't know if it's really worth playing OU yet. That seems a little overly desperate at the moment. Hi there, Lindsay, from like 10 meters away. Thank you for having us as well. We're excited to be commenting on the Scrabbles. You'll have me and Kate for 20 straight games. It's going to be great. Jesse Day is a figment of everyone's imagination as per usual. Jesse, if you're listening. I could see Jesse listening on his phone while he's frantically driving from like the other side of the New Orleans metro.
All right. There's like a lot of tiles left for being down to 11 minutes with these crap racks, but that's often what happens. Like, they're the hardest racks to work through.
They are, especially round one. Your brain is just turning on. Yeah. So we have Ono.
Where would he put that?
I don't really know. I think if he's thinking about Ope.
Yeah, that would create
love.
Volatility.
Seems like I mean, I understand that he wants to wait for the 5-letter H play for keeping a better leave. You know, you could just take Honor right now. It just seems way better than anything else.
Set it up. So yeah, could happen.
And the nice thing where how the board is set up, it's pretty hard for Jason to really do much with the spot. Because you have the kind of vowel in the second row there, or column 14 makes it harder to overlap for many points. Josh does in fact play Honor. Does not, as far as I know, give Jason anything to play back with. The top left could get completely blocked off. You're kind of really looking at opening from the bottom left at this point. I think that'll probably take a while to close, but I think Honor is just too many points, honestly. We will see if Jason comes up with, I mean, I have to imagine Nodalize seems like a pretty good. That's what he's hoping for. Oh yeah. Jeez, what a wonderful, almost something good. Koto auto Q, whatever. But and there it is. There's Nodalize.
Yay! Good job.
Heck yeah. Jason. Good round one brain energy. I'm here for it. Very here for it. And you know, the thing about Nodalize, right? It opens that nice little double letter, triple word spot in column 8, which is perfect for all of Josh's wonderful letters that he could do absolutely nothing about it. So
this rack is definitely set up for the person who is in front to keep being more in front.
Yeah. This is being streamed from Austin's Twitch channel. He streams Scrabble pretty frequently. Hello, Zetetic. So I think typically his channel is mostly just used for streaming this tournament. I don't think he streams too many other tournaments himself throughout the year, but he does stream himself playing the Scrabbles all the time. So you should definitely come check him out. Give a like, maybe even subscribe, follow. All the good things that you do on the social medias. Hello, Werter. Gosh, poor Josh. I'd show up with this in the first game and be like, why on earth am I even here? I could be outside doing commentary.
But hey, he won the whole thing last year. This is only game 1. Champions just got to shake it off
That's
and go to the
true.
next game.
That's true. That's what you got to do. That's what you got to do.
But yeah, it's not a fun way to start.
Yeah. No, we are broadcasting from approximately 10 meters outside those closed doors. You can see up to the top left of Jason's head.
This is a verb, right? You can play vamped.
Vamp, yeah.
You got to do that. It was so cute.
Yeah.
You can make cute and vamp. Oh, he's gonna make a different cute. That's less interesting to me.
That is definitely. He may not see it because cute setting up the A
I know,
feels like
not
a great. No, I think it's great.
You
You're losing by this much. It's exactly what you want to do. A fairly unblockable. I think that's unfortunately a pretty
incorrect cute.
yeah.
You
Cute,
almost made the right cute play.
but not cute enough, and he's going to get severely punished for it, as Jason will have sunk, leaving his best possible leave. So that one, this is going to hurt Josh greatly.
Oh, I'm so sad.
He does have the UAE leave, which is pretty good with the Q hanging out over there. So we'll see if he can draw that crazy 100-something point bingo to get back in it. Jason himself could draw a bingo here with a good leave and the O and the T open on the right side.
Maybe Josh will draw a Q bingo.
Maybe Josh will look at his letters.
Maybe not.
Almost.
Close.
He almost managed to do it. However, he did not manage to do it. And for folks who had on their time clock of 8:07 as Jesse Day's arrival, and by 8:07 I mean 10:07, you would be correct. Kate, you can hang out for a bit. We'll bring Jesse on after this game. I think he wants to chill for a sec.
Like little plays that put things into cool spots, like making vamped, is like my favorite part of
Scrabble. Oh yeah, no,
I'm very sad.
I know. It was just like it was exactly what he needed to set up a big hook. As it turned out, he drawed an S as well, so he would add all the plays to really get back in it. That to me, like that feels like kind of round one, kind of dusting the brain off.
Does Josh usually play fast?
Josh usually plays very slow.
Okay. So he's not worried about, like, my brain would be like, time by now, but
yeah.
That's because I play more at Jason's speed.
Yeah. Me too, typically. Maybe not round one, but so Josh is kind of forced to play Fila and Fen, blocking the big Q spot with his great lead for the Q, but again, scores well, so vaguely
opens up a more reasonable bingo lane than
Yeah.
hoping to draw something from the queue.
Yeah, with all of his AE open, yeah.
Oh,
unsurprisingly, Dilatant has come down from Jason. Did you all see that in the chat? Jason sure saw it. So, as it turns out, Josh himself has also drawn a bingo. Dazur, I think, is what is going to be on his rack, which will be great. He'll only be down 100. Oh, and look who's here, Wanderer 15. Unfortunately, he is not sitting next to us, which is too bad. We wish he was here. Wish his cats were here. But that's okay. So I would personally probably expect Desir and DE kind of open that triple seems pretty reasonable right now. And Jason's kind of picked up. The S's are obviously good for him to draw, but nothing that's going to really cause too much stress for Josh next turn. I don't know. What would you all do? When do you decide you're going for broke and you're gonna just open the triple and kind of go for it? Wanderer 15 explaining how Twitch emotes work. Thank you, Wanderer. I would love if folks could give Will some any sort of sarcasm or crap in the chat for not streaming enough. We all want Will to be back in streaming, so please reach out to your local congressperson. Tell them to pass the Will must stream rule.
Will is going to be playing at Atlantic City, I'm pretty sure. Our more local January option.
Nice.
He's out on my side of the world.
Nice.
Which is a lovely tournament, even if it isn't in New Orleans.
Yeah.
Oh.
And so Undersay is going to come down. Personally, not a fan, but I mean, I'm a fan of
opened up all the
bingoing.
left quadrant part of the board.
It's just so easy for Jason to just play through the eye and just like board's kind of dead. Again, I'm only saying this because Josh is losing by so much that personally I would want to keep the board maximally open here, but
oh, we're checking.
looks like we
are. Why is he trading?
Yeah, and no, it's possible that Josh was going for the +5. I think 5 more points for Undersay. Okay, sure, you can talk me into it. Undersay. Okay,
I like this extra 5 points.
Yeah,
he's only down.
They were eventually able to type it incorrectly.
It does help when you're trying to challenge a word to challenge what was actually played.
Yeah, well, actually, it often doesn't help if the word is valid and you're challenging it. So anyway, 5 more points for Josh. So it does appear that he's, quote, only down 72 points. But we are starting to run low on tiles.
I play OG because it's cute next to Undersay, which is probably not the right play, but it's cute.
It's cute.
Cute is basically why I play Scrabble.
That's fair. I mean, JEE is pretty solid. I mean, I feel like if you're Jason, you want to think about trying to close the top left here, but you could also just go for points. It's round 1.
Go for points.
Nothing wrong with just like kind of ensuring you win. So the nice thing about something like OG would mean that, he's got a good chance of a good scoring spot should Josh bingo. That means a nice spot is left for him. Joe has come down and Josh has drawn, well, they're letters.
Tiles.
Yeah.
Tiles with letters on them.
So again, another situation where now Josh is pretty much forced, I think, to play through the eye. He'll get points, but he's kind of left with a terrible rack and terrible leave and needing to draw ideally the blank, most likely, but potentially could get away with just the S.
Yeah, this is when if we had unlimited content, you would just change it to another channel, watch a different Scrabble game. But just stuck with us today. Sorry.
You're stuck with just us unless Will starts live streaming himself at Atlantic City. Josh's terrible leave is slightly bolstered by the IN and Qit. So you could think of a 9-letter ING word makes the BC a little bit better.
True.
And like Jason really wants Jesse to show up because this rack is Jesse. But he looks like he's not going to spend too much time thinking about this play. He's got letters picked up already. I'm not sure. So he's going to go ahead and take out the right side lane. Yep, totally reasonable.
Keep 1G so we can find that 9-letter ING word.
Exactly. Well, Josh did pick up the other blank, exactly what he wanted to do, and exactly what he also wanted to do with his BCIG leave was draw II. So, yeah. Well, the tiles are certainly getting interesting here.
They're about as interesting as they were at the beginning. Yeah.
At this point, it's not looking very good for Josh. Gosh, I don't even know what he can. I don't even know what he could really go for at this point. Simply because there's just none of the remaining bingo lanes score very much, other than hooking waif. But obviously, that's going to get blocked at the first possible option. Takes a T for those of you in WoW land. And of course, yes, waifu. Now valid in Scrabble. That would be pretty remarkable. But I think Josh has already made it through all 18 U's that he drew this game. No, actually, Jason did draw one of them, which you'd be hard pressed to believe.
Did any of them get thrown back? We might have had more than 4.
No, he played through Qt, yeah.
Place it. TOC is a word, right? You played
TOC,
Sig under nodalize and block your G lane.
Yeah. I don't know. You can play maybe GIB, Jib.
Yeah, that's also.
Thing is, yeah, I just don't think column C is ever the game winner. So like it would be cute, but like whatever. It probably doesn't really matter if you block it to be totally honest.
It's true.
But he's gonna play Gib, GIF, GIF. Well, Josh certainly has a chance at playing the bingo, but next turn. But I just don't think it's gonna be enough. I would not be surprised if
Jeeps or beeps or something with wave.
Yeah, I'd be pretty surprised if Jason didn't go ahead and lock things down here. Of course, he needs to make sure that he doesn't empty the bag and give Josh the place to score enough to win. But Josh really just doesn't. Josh just doesn't actually have any interest in winning.
No. Pile bag doesn't have any interest in Josh winning.
Yeah, he's really just interested in drawing eyes. Had to look, but like you'd think maybe with an R, maybe he could play through something, but I cheated, and there's not even anything there. So
it's not cheating.
I think he's fully cooked for the remaining part of this game. For those who are interested, I believe next round we're going to jump right to our good friends Dave Dr. Bing Wiegand and Chris Leip.
They are two of the three players who have come to every Crescent City Cup.
Yeah.
So we lost some of our every year returners this turn with tournament, which is sad. Yeah. We've slowly whittled down. I haven't even been here every year as an organizer thanks to COVID. Conrad missed one.
I missed last year was my first one. I've either just showed up with friends or I've been here every single year, but last year, and it's our 1-year anniversary of getting kitties.
Oh, that's right.
We had a very valid reason for not coming because we were getting kitties.
Much more valid than worldwide pandemic.
Well, none of us came that.
No, the year after.
Oh, year after. Okay.
After the virtual one, I didn't come because the rates were terrible.
Yeah.
But thanks to streaming, I was able to watch all of the games and hang out with you all, even though I wasn't there. So we're very grateful to our streaming setup folks for getting all of this up and running every year for us.
Yeah, absolutely. Blue Felly points out that if Sunk wasn't there, Lucas, sorry, I'm swear I can read notes that if Sunk were there, then Oetisika, I think it's like that, would play for 400 billion and would be enough to win the game. But unfortunately, this is not upwards.
Jason is still trying to decide if emptying the bag is the right play.
Yeah, which I
got 15 minutes to play with, so you might as well take your time. He's
got plenty.
Think hard about it.
Yeah, plenty of time to think about whether or not he could lose.
I almost never empty the bag because I just don't trust it.
That's fair. I mean, it will rarely lead you astray. Like, unless you're going to get outscored, in which case you should probably empty the bag.
He sees that all the unseen tiles are 1-pointers. There aren't really any lanes where you're going to score enough to overtake Jason's lead.
Yep, except in the literal lane that he's blocking.
Yes.
I guess maybe you're just checking, make sure there's no crazy words to the W or something like that would actually, because that's how he would lose really after beeps.
Are there any 8s that end in W? Yeah, sure.
Oh, there's definitely some, but they typically don't, like, they have vowels that aren't the letter I. Yeah. How many?
There's that.
How many 8s end in W? The answer is
many.
121.
Ooh, and there's some really fun ones in there too.
There's one of them. Yeah.
These are the kinds of lists that I study because I don't like studying boring playability.
That's fair. I mean, it's like air screws, pretty close, but not quite there. We're just reading a list of words on I'm learning a lot of words, right?
Favorite things. It's just reading lists of words.
Rowdy Dow.
Clary Hugh. I like that
Clary
one.
Hugh. That
super cow. I want a super
cow. Nice.
Worry cow.
Foreshoe, the past tense of foreshow. Or no, not the past tense. It's just another, I don't know.
Anyway. I thought of all the grow and show words, but I didn't think of all the cow words. Who knew there were so many cow words?
But you could definitely see, like, from Jason's perspective, if there was like an O or an E unseen, perhaps if he is
Yeah, he's going for it. This is going to be fine.
Yeah. So
what could possibly happen?
Yeah. Well, Wanderer has in fact gone ahead and done the math, since I'm not quackling right now, since my quackler is sitting next to me. And it does turn out that there is a play to the A, Visaria, that would lose by 1 point. I would also consider doing that math were I actually playing, but and if I saw that, but I would come up with like hypotheticals for any spot. But from Jason's perspective, like I guess he can outrun. If he plays 2 tiles, I'm guessing he can outrun pretty much anything making waifs or waifed, but there's something to be said for the spread. I don't know. In the end, he does play beeps. In the end, Josh does not have Viscaria.
No big grammatical ending here. Just a game of Scrabble.
Just a game of words being put on the board and one person scoring more points than the other.
And 19 more to go, and
you'll be here for all 19 of them, right?
100%.
Who's Jesse Day anyway? Who is he?
Sitting at this computer, it's just showing me the game and watching the game. I want Quackle on this computer, but I don't know where it lives.
Can I pull up Quackle on that? Because I mean, I have it ready to just go myself, but
why isn't it on this computer? What computer even is this?
Yeah. So for folks just showing up, this is round 1 of 20. We will be playing 8 games today, 8 games tomorrow.
We will be streaming 4 games of Collins this morning and 4 games of not Collins this afternoon. Yeah. Whatever you all call that lexicon these days.
This one I think is called WoW.
Sure.
Wow. That's what I think of when I think of. But I'll have you all know I played 6 games of TWL in November in New York against the same opponent. And I lost all 6 games. I went 0-6. It was fantastic. Dan? It was against Dan.
Good job, Dan.
Yeah.
Keep Conrad humble.
Like it wasn't even close. Like what game was close?
When I hear WoW, I think about Hamilton the musical and a song that includes awesome. Wow. That's basically my level of excitement for that dictionary. But
well, it is what it is. And
I'm glad everyone
I will be talking
plays
about
the Scrabble that they like to play.
Yeah. I will talk about the dictionary with fewer words. I will try my absolute best.
We've really fewer, just different now, right? It's not even good to know.
Yeah.
No. Just gotta put down a word, Josh. You're just burning points now.
Yep. I don't know what
play Iridic, play anything.
Play literally anything.
Literally a valid word.
I mean, maybe he's noticed Jason only has 1 outplay, so he could like.
Yes, but now you've lost more points looking for the block than you would have lost if you went out.
Yeah. He may be going for the strategy of hoping his opponent falls over and passes out, which is a valid strategy. I don't think it's really it's probably happened a couple times, but
hopefully we did not just jinx the tournament. We'll have someone passing out at our tournament. If it was going to happen.
Well, I have also directed this tournament. I've been the lead director for this tournament before, and I will not say what happens on stream, but
things happen in New Orleans.
Things happen in New Orleans.
12 years younger the first year this tournament ran.
Yeah.
Now we all mostly go to bed.
Yeah, pretty much. Think back to 2012, I was 23. Is that right? Yeah, just turned 23. What a fun year. The second year, even crazier. Good times. We learned so much about ourselves.
And each other.
Muffin with Tentacle, who we also wish was here. I don't know why he's not. There's really no excuse that could.
Many friends missing.
Yeah. There's no valid excuse that could ever exist why he wouldn't be here. But he does. Yeah, he is a practitioner of going overtime and making a trash play anyway. Well, in this case, I think Josh made a okay play.
Sure.
I would assume that blocking the outplay was probably the best play, but there also may have been 2 outplays. I'm not
Not quackling. We're just chilling here.
I could stand to be more invested in this end game. Please accept my apologies, chat.
You've also got to have the ability to watch 20 games. So
yeah.
And my keep up your stamina and your
my Twitch stream on my personal laptop keeps freezing. So I'm like, oh yeah, Jason still has beeps on his rack. Great. Anyway, Gators comes down. Yeah.
So he blocked the outplay to make an outplay?
No, I played down at the bottom stager.
Suppose.
And gives him an outplay anyway, so whatever.
Whatever.
With the 30 points he lost, he will end up losing the game by over 100, it appears. Well, his score is not found. He lost 30 points. So Jason Ubeika, Toronto's finest, is going to take down round 1 here.
One of the few people who still plays Pokemon Go, which I only know because I recently restarted playing Pokemon Go.
Oh, yeah?
For no good reason. There are so many better uses of time, like, learning words or...
Is that really a better use of your time?
It's hard to say.
Yeah, I don't know.
There are many more words to catch than Pokemon to catch, but the Pokemon are cuter.
And I don't know, you can it's a great excuse. Pogo's a great way to go go for a walk and just
So we're having 2 dogs.
Yeah, that's fair.
But it gives me something to do while walking the dog.
With your other hand, get dragged along by them.
Basically, yeah. That's how I do.
Yeah,
We can watch them post-mortem a Lost Cause game.
Yeah, there's no table mic yet for those wondering. I think we may have one eventually, but for the moment, we're just gonna have to read their lips. And to be totally honest, there's not a whole lot to talk about in this game. Dave Wiegand is walking by. We'll be, I think, seeing him on stream pretty soon. He's always up for giving us some bangers. We love a good banger of a Scrabble game. By the way, if
you're just jinxing it again,
Conrad. I know, if y'all haven't had a chance to go back and watch the games from the WESPA Championship in Ghana, if you want to have something on in the background, some of the most divine Scrabble games I've ever seen, that could be a pretty good, if you want to have a second thing going on in the background, because we would not want you to leave us in between games, though. It'll be probably a few minutes before our next game. You can also let us know, what do you want us to wax poetic about? We will have Jesse Day momentarily. As a content creator, it was like drinking from a fire hose. As a content consumer, it was like drinking from a fire hydrant without a fire hose. So it was wonderful. I wish we could have more of that. That was just
what were the highlight games?
Yes.
What were the best ones you watched?
Like the whole finals between Nigel and Adam is just, I won't spoil it for anyone who's managed to come to this channel and also not know what happened if so, welcome, please hang around.
I only know because the Princeton Alumni Weekly reported on it, and I vaguely pay attention to what's going on at my school, and they talked about it because one of the 2 of them is an alum.
It does make sense.
Yeah.
As we know, Nigel did go to Princeton. little known fact. Yeah, so if you want something to do in the background, I highly recommend going to watch. I think they're on Let's Play Scrabble, probably on YouTube, run by a different Josh, who's also here with us. Well, he's inside that room that you all can see, that we cannot see because we have been shut out by the doors so that nobody can hear us.
Looks like Chris Lipe is ready to play, which means we should get the second game underway soon.
Get underway. If you I'm happy to have you hanging out with us, but whenever you want to grab Jesse, it's totally up to you. So I think we're going to take a break for a couple of minutes, and I think when we're back, you will have myself and Jesse to watch Chris Lipe play against Dave Wiegand. Catch you soon.
It's been fun hanging out with you all.
Yeah.
My first time on this silly stream thing.
Yeah. Thank you, Kate.
Oh, sure.
It's been fun.
Glad to help.